the Raptors this evening. Late first quarter, James working inside, but would miss that layup. Had 0 points, was 0 for 5 in the first time in his career that he's been held scoreless in the first quarter with a minimum of 5 shots. Third quarter now, 6 minutes left. James, the assist to Reaves. That is indicative of the night that was. Reaves once again pulling up from deep. Lakers up by 2 after that. Under 2 minutes left in the third. Now Reaves getting stuck, but somehow, some way, just fires it to the rim with the shot clock expiring. 22 points in the third quarter alone, most he scored in any quarter of his NBA career. Lakers up by 2 after 3. We move to the fourth quarter. LeBron with 6 points, 3 of 11 on the night. Lakers down by 2, and the freight train gets rolling. To the rack he goes, and it's down. 8 points for him. We're tied at 118. Next Lakers possession. James blocked on the fadeaway by Scotty Barnes. Ensuing Raptors possession. Brandon Ingram from the charity stripe. That jumper falls. Toronto up by 2. Next Lakers possession. Reaves driving, hanging, drops it. 44 points, 10 assists for Reaves, but this here was the play of the night. James with a chance to get the record, but passes it up, finding Rui Hachimura for 3 in the corner. It drops. Game winner. James all kinds of fired up after Hachimura hits the 3. He finishes with 8 and 11 assists. That last one the most important, and so was the Lakers win. Bron passing up that shot.
Just playing the game the right way. You always make the right play. That's just been my MO. That's how I was taught the game. I've done that my whole career. There's not even 1 second guessing that. Once they doubled AR and the ball got swung to me, I know it's a numbers game. We got a 4-on-3 advantage, and I was just trying to put the ball on time, on target, and right in Rui's socket, in his shot pocket, and he knocked it down.
I know that's not much time since the game ended, but now that the streak has ended for you, what feelings did you have, if any, what about it ended?
None. We won.
Yeah, so paramount importance is the win, but if we rewind this clock back, the headband in full effect, as were the waves back then. January 5th, 2007, this was the last time Bron did not get double digits against the Bucks. 8 points was the mark there. Obviously a tough shooting night for him. A young LeBron was trying to get the shots to fall, but it just wasn't. So if we take a look at the date itself, January 5th, 2007. A lot's changed since that last time he didn't hit double digits. iPhone hadn't been announced yet. Rui Hachimura, who hit that game winner again, 8 years old. Cooper Flagg, the #1 overall pick in the most recent draft, was 15 days old. In the pop culture space, Irreplaceable by Beyonce was at the top of the charts and Night at the Museum. Nick Cage's top movie.
Digits since 2007. Here's LeBron on the streak coming to an end.
Now that the streak has ended for you, what feelings did you have, if any, what about it ended?
None. We won.
You know you're 2-0 in the last 2 games. You haven't scored 10 points.
Yeah. I won't make that a habit, though. But, like, listen, man, you guys know, the guys have been around me for 8 years. This is my 8th year here. I've been covering my career. You know, I'll just make the right play. That's all that matters. Win, lose, or draw. You make the right play. The game guys will always giving back to me, no matter if it was a win or loss or whatever. That's just how I was raised, and that's how I always play the game.
He made the right play at the end of the game, passing it out to Rui Hachimura, who hit the game winner. LeBron, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists. The most important one there at the end. He was 4 of 17 from the floor in 36 minutes in his 6th game of the season, coming back from sciatica. Look, he's 41 years old. Some of these streaks, some of these things are going to come to an end. As you take a look at the last time LeBron scored fewer than 10 points in a regular season game, January 5th, 2007. The first iPhone had not been released. Kevin Durant was a freshman at Texas, and Cooper Flagg was 2 weeks old. LeBron will try to start a new streak on Friday at Boston. John Gonzalez was alive and well in 2007. Now he's alive and well here with us on CBS Sports HQ. LeBron's record of 10-point games comes to an end. Look, he had his chances, John. He was 4 of 17 from the field. This is where, if you just say, oh, age is catching up to him, would you say that is accurate?
No, absolutely not. I mean, he's 40 years old. He's still really good. Let's not forget, Akeem, that last year he made his 21st straight All-NBA team. Now, he's probably not going to clear that again this year because he hit them tonight. These things happen, right? I mean, to go 1,297 straight games of double figures is very impressive. And I don't think, quite obviously, that he cared about getting to 1,298 tonight because he had a chance to make the right play at the very end, and he did it. Could have taken that final shot, Akeem. And if he had missed it, they would have just gone to overtime, right? Instead, he kicks it to the corner, wide open three for Rui Hachimura, who cans it. They win the game. And now all of a sudden, this Lakers team, Akeem, who I think a lot of people overlooked, I certainly did, because they're awfully top heavy and they get real thin real fast after LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves. Well, guess what? They're second in the Western Conference. They get another win tonight, 16-5. They're feeling good about themselves, and I think LeBron will wish his streak farewell.
Look, when fans see this and that his streak of double digits comes to an end, how should they feel about this? Should they be like, who cares? Or should they be like, yeah, I told you, LeBron's getting old, father time is undefeated, he just doesn't have it anymore, he should hang it up? Like, how should they feel?
I look at it as just added one more record to the record books, right? I mean, this guy has a zillion records, and this is another impressive one. You were rattling off all the things that hadn't happened and people who weren't alive or however old they were when the streak started. 1,297 straight double-digit games. Jordan went for 866. So this was infinitely more than Michael Jordan, who is thought of as the 1 and 1A greatest players of all time, along with LeBron. So I don't look at it as father time has come for him. He needs to hang it up. Don't forget, by the way, on a team, as I mentioned, that's top heavy, Austin Reaves goes for 44 points tonight. That used to be LeBron. They don't need LeBron to do that. They didn't have Luka tonight. So what did LeBron do? He rebounded the ball. He played defense. He had 10 assists tonight, distributed it really well. It might have been 11, actually, with that corner three to Rui Hachimura to win it. Those are the things they need from LeBron. He can do that. He could be doing that till he's 45 if he wanted to.
LeBron loves to say at the end of the day. That's one of his favorite sayings when he talks. I covered him for many years, so I know LeBron, and he'll take an hour to get to the post-game press conference or the scrum. Sometimes he's a little quicker. At the end of the day, LeBron is going to say this. We might even match this up, John. I chose to put my team in a position to succeed, not myself. I've got rings. I've got MVPs. I've got it. But if I can give Rui Hachimura a shot to make a game winner, the first in his NBA career, I'm going to do that. And it's not that we need him to say that, right? We know he's a team guy. But for him to actually do that, John, this is why he's a legend. This is why he's an all-time great, because he's not looking for the record to extend here in this moment. He's looking for his teammate. He's trying to lift up the guys that are going to carry on this franchise after him.
Yeah, I think your take on how LeBron will interpret this once we finally hear from him about this play is exactly right. He'll reference the streak. He'll say that he made the right play, gave his chance to win, his team a chance to win in regulation rather than going to overtime. And he did. That's exactly what he did. As I mentioned, Austin Reaves goes for 44 points tonight. He was the scorer tonight. LeBron was the distributor, and on a play at the end of the game where they double-teamed Austin Reaves, and Austin Reaves gave it up to LeBron. LeBron had a lane where he could have driven and tried to extend that streak. Instead, he saw the open man in the corner for a wide-open three, a high-percentage three shot, and he knocked it down. They went home with a W. That's great. Now, we should also mention the play right before that. LeBron did try to extend his streak with that turnaround fadeaway mid-range shot that he had blocked. So he was looking maybe in that instance. But on the very final play, yes, he made the right move. And he's going to call that out, and he should.
Look, he had a chance to get to 10 there. Scotty Barnes, I mean, he saw that from a mile away. That turnaround there, I mean, we've all seen that. Like, I'm sure you even would have had a hand in his face. I'm not saying you or I would have blocked LeBron because we're not tall enough to block him. But Scotty Barnes read that from as soon as he got the basketball.
Yeah, he absolutely did. And you know what? Don't undersell your athleticism. You might have been able to get to that.
I mean, I could do the dream shake just because my name's Hakeem. That's about it. I could do the dream shake, but I wouldn't have been able. Let's make it clear, I could not score in the NBA. A lot of people think they can score a buck in the NBA. I don't think anybody can score a buck in the NBA unless you're a pro. People always talk about that. Well, people are going to talk about LeBron not scoring 10 points in a game for the first time since 2007. A streak of 1,297 games comes to an end. John Gonzalez here with us on CBS Sports HQ. John, thanks. So, the streak is over of 10 or more points in a game. He had a chance. He had the chance at the end there. Scotty Barnes blocked him. He was 4 of 17 from the floor. He played 36 minutes. It wasn't like he didn't play enough minutes to get enough buckets. He had his chances. And the Lakers are not among the favorites to win the NBA title. It's the Thunder who are favorites to run it back. I mean, goodness gracious, the Thunder have only lost one game so far this season. They are 21-1. They've won 13 in a row. They have the shortest odds by a whole lot, plus 135 to run it back.